My name is Emerald Mike, and I Nuzlocke games that no one has. And today, we are Nuzlocking Balloons Tower Defense 6. You might be wondering, how can you take a children's tower defense game and turn it into a Nuzlocke? Well, the same way that you take a child's animal catching game and turn that into a Nuzlocke. A completely arbitrary, self-imposed set of rules. I've done a couple of these non-traditional Nuzlocks before, which you can find on this channel, by the way, and we have developed 3 tenets to make something the essence of a Nuzlocke. First of all, it of course has to have a determined ending, and you have to limit your resources in some way, and lastly, there has to be some element of randomness. So following these 3 tenets, I'm only allowed to have one of a specific monkey on the battlefield at the same time. If I want to sell it and then replace it, that's totally fine. A random wheel of randomness will determine which class of monkey I'm allowed to buy every 5 rounds. Lastly, at level 80, when it says the big victory screen on the hardest difficulty, I have completed the challenge successfully. Chat and I eventually determined that it wouldn't be a Pokemon Nuzlocke without a starter, so rounds 1 through 5, I get to choose which class I will be starting with. Then on round 5, I will spin the random wheel of randomness for the first time, and surely it will never go wrong. Let's re-roll something that's not support, please. That would be great. Oh my god, we're gonna get 3 supports in a row. No way. 3 times in a row? 3 times in a row you're gonna do this to me? 3 times in a row you're gonna do this to me. That's what you've decided. Don't. Please. Sure, I don't get to make a decision. We rolled support. The wheel through. This run's a wash. Please! Please, please magical, please not support. God does give his toughest battles to his strongest warriors. Please don't be support. Please? The run killer. It's support. I was literally about to say, and if it's support, we cry. Please, please, please. Stop, 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 stop. No. No. No way. This game hates me. Don't roll support. Oh. No. Please, please, please. Magic. Magic. So I guess we're just not getting lucky. It's not going to be magic. It's going to be support. That's tough. I beg of you. Nope. I didn't want fucking new towers anyway, huh? Suck my fucking nuts, dude. Jesus. No. Stop, 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 stop. Chill, chill, chill. Fuck. Stop. No. 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 Oof. Then finally, after 7 days, rigorous note-taking, finally, attempt number 157 began. But before we jump into it, I want to tell you about a little goal I have for 2025. I want to get monetized on YouTube. And YouTube said that I have to get 3,000 watch hours, which we're actually halfway to. So if you could stick around to the end of the video, I would super appreciate it. And if you think it was interesting and fun, share it with a friend. I know that with your help, we can get to 3,000 watch hours. Thank you in advance and enjoy the Balloons Tower Defense 6 Nuzlocke. Our starter is primary. After a lot of testing, we figured that this was actually the best start. And rounds 3 and 4 go off without a hitch, and it is round 5. The first wheel spin. Reroll military for the one time. Stop, stop. No, it's gonna be primary. Okay. Okay. Our spin lands on primary. which isn't great, but it also isn't a disaster. And rounds 5 through 9 are used to upgrade pre-existing monkeys and are pretty inconsequential. But then round 10 shows up, and we get to spin the wheel again. In the past, if I have gotten the same 3 classes in a row, it would usually lead to a loss. So with the starter being primary and us rolling primary, this roll had a little bit of weight on its shoulders. We just reroll military because we're the GOAT. Oh, actually though? Okay. Okay. Thankfully, it wasn't primary and it was actually military, one of the best early game classes to get. You see, we realized that submarine and plane are both very important to get down early so then we can start upgrading them. And of course, I upgrade to crossbow monkey and place down the submarine and mismanage my money, and I'm unable to afford the plane, which is just Emerald Mike fashion. I am forced to spin the wheel once again on round 15, but thankfully it rolls magical. And this is where we find the cream of the crop, the absolute unit, that is the wizard monkey. You see, after you upgrade him enough, he becomes a master of the dark arts and can resurrect dead balloons with his own monkey hands and then throw those dead balloons back at his enemies. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, I decide that it's too early in the run to get Wizard Monkey, and we won't be seeing him yet. Instead, I just use all of my money to upgrade the monkeys that we already have. You'll never guess, but on round 20, I spun the wheel again, and this time it lands on support, which is terrible. This category is filled with towers and structures that support the other monkeys, and it only has one attacking monkey, the engineer. And he's fine. The most important thing he does right now is add a circle of range to the submarine. You see, the submarine has an upgrade that lets it see what other monkeys are seeing. So it can fire basically over the entire battlefield once you get enough monkeys placed down. So right now, the engineer is helping out the submarine. Wouldn't you guess it? It's round 25, and I spin the wheel again. Let's see military for the one time. No way we get 2 shinies. No, okay, yeah. The heavens have answered our prayers, and we have rolled magical once again. And this is super important to place down the ninja monkey. You see, camo balloons get really pesky in the later game, and only specific monkeys can hit those camo balloons. And if you're not prepared for it, they will just end your run on the spot. Thankfully, with the power of the submarine and the power of the ninja monkey, we won't really have to think about them for the rest of the run. And also, we get to place our Prince of Darkness in training, the Wizard Monkey, so we can start practicing the dark arts. After a couple of scary mid-game rounds and a lot of inconsequential wheel spins, it was round 45, and we get to spin the wheel again. It won't... Oh my god, it's military. Oh my god, it's military. Chat, we did it. Oh my god. Okay, Piggy, what's the plane? Piggy, what's the plane route? Piggy. The wheel gods have answered our prayers once more, and we roll military, which means we get to place the cream of the crop, the coup de grace, the MVP, Plane Monkey. You see, Plane Monkey gets an upgrade that lets him have vision of the entire battlefield and fly and shoot wherever it wants and pop as many balloons as he possibly can. And he will be the late game carry until we are able to get the Dark Arts Master online. A few rounds later, we also roll magical, which means we get to place an alchemist right next to the plane who's going to throw potions at the plane to make it even stronger. And with that, everybody is placed, and it is time to see if I can survive the final 20 rounds of the Balloons Tower Defense Nuzlocke. Oh. But we need it to be top lane, correct? Piggy? Round 80 is bottom lane? Oh. Well, you know what we do then, right? What we do then is start to train our master of the dark arts. You know we do that, right? That's fair. That's true. Necromancer monkey. Necromancer monkey. You might be wondering what that clattering sound is because my head keeps blocking it, but those are ceramic balloons. They're high-level balloons that have a ceramic coating that you have to break through before popping them. We need to go for Master Crossbow, though. You don't need to, you can if you want to. But you can 10 rounds remaining. We'll just see where we are by round 79. That's so scary. Oh god. Okay, that's 71. I'm scared for. Just gonna keep going here. Let's click it again. You've probably noticed at the bottom of the screen that our PB, or personal best, was surviving 75 rounds. So we were very, very worried about round 76, since it absolutely destroyed us on our last promising run. Okay, I'm clicking go. Oh my god. I mean, come on. I'm gonna click go again. Prince of Darkness. Prince of Darkness, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Come on. Come on, Prince of Darkness. Okay, then also the range increases to hit both lanes. Buy it. I can only buy in between rounds. Here we go. Prince of Darkness monkey. Prince of Darkness monkey. Bring some darkness, monkey. Ladies and gentlemen, you were here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have done it. Balloons Tower Defense 6 Nuzlocke on hard mode on debatably one of the most difficult tracks. Round 80. Oops, oops, oops. You need to go here. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to the community for helping me test strategies for this stupid challenge idea. But we have done it. We have done it. We have Nuzlocked the Funny Monkey game, because my name is Emerald Mike and I Nuzlocke games that no one has. And just like that, with 156 failed attempts, I finally beat the Balloons Tower Defense 6 Nuzlocke. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and leave a comment on what game I should Nuzlocke next. I do all of these challenges on live streams here on this YouTube channel and on Twitch, so I hope to see you there. But otherwise, stay safe, be kind to the people around you, make smart decisions, and I will see you in the next one. Good night.
But wait! There's more!
I'm literally gonna not upgrade or buy anything else. I'm just gonna keep clicking go until we die. I will change this though. There we go. And I'm just gonna keep clicking play. Oh, I forgot. This guy needs to go through. There we go. I'm just gonna change. Is this necessary? From here on out, every balloon has one baby in the syringe room with 5 more health. My god. Let's see how long it takes. Let's see. Also, with 44 health, by the way, a little under half health, kind of crazy. My god. We can now finally get back to Renegade Platinum. I had 16 health when I beat mine. Damn. I'm curious how where's my mouse? Hello? I wonder how much work this guy put in. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of money. I think the money was like a big part of that. I could be smoking out my ass, I don't know, but I feel like the engineer, for as much as we shit on him, actually kind of put in work. That's kind of nutty. If you're on YouTube, by the way, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I would super appreciate it. Ooh, whoa, I thought I was gonna die there, but alright. I'm just gonna keep, I literally, like, I've got nowhere to be. Yeah, the trap hold, I believe, popping. Damn, okay. Put my own spin on it. Valvum, hello, assuming by round 91 of the Spectre and Prince of Darkness, I assume you won. Oh yeah, we did it. We have officially Nuzlocke Balloons Tower Defense 6. Thanks to everybody's help with testing strategies and Demonic Piggy really putting in the work. Helping out. Hopefully all the people who enjoyed the Balloons Tower Defense Nuzlocke, you guys will come back for the actual Pokemon Nuzlocks, but if not, I appreciate you guys being here for the journey of the Balloons Tower Defense Nuzlocke stuff. Because it looks like this might be the end of us. This might be the end of us. Thank you.